I'm Chef Hayley from Home and Family on the Hallmark Channel, and with the holidays being in full swing, everybody's eating dessert, so I'm going to show you guys how to do something that everybody pretty much does anyways, and that's making pie. And so we're going to start with the crust, which is the most important part. And ideally what you want to do is make the crust a day ahead of time and make sure that every ingredient that you have is cold, 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 because that's going to make sure that the butter melts perfectly into the crust and you get that nice flaky crust that everybody wants. So we're going to start with rolling it out today since I already made mine yesterday. And this key here, this tip is to use a lot of flour. So I'm going to cover the board, tons of flour. And my next tip is to make sure that you pull your crust out at least about 10 minutes before so that it kind of tempers. And this will ensure that your crust isn't starting to crumble and fall apart as you start to work with it. Because even if it's made properly, it can still start to crumble if it's too cold. So, just going to place this on the board in front of me, and then you're just going to kind of press it as you go, and then turn it, and press it again. And this is going to kind of keep that nice round shape. And basically, you just want to press it so that it's about, a half inch or so thick. Alright, so then I'm going to take a little bit more flour. And I'm using a French rolling pin, which helps to ensure that you have even weight distributed across the crust, which gives you a perfectly evenly round crust. And you're just going to take it, and you're going to push evenly down on the dough while turning the crust. And this helps to keep that nice round shape and you don't get some like oblong or rectangular crust. And you'll notice that I'm just kind of pushing one way. So I'm only pushing out this way, also ensuring that you get a nice even crust. And then you can kind of speed up as you go. Again, making sure that you have enough flour underneath it so it spins properly. And you can always adjust it. You'll see that I'm starting to get a little oblong on this side, so I'm going to pull over here and kind of get that crust going that way. You can always adjust it. Okay. So next, another question that people usually have is how far out the crust should go. So you just want to kind of measure it. You should have about a ½ inch. It doesn't need to be perfect. You can always cut that off. And use your pie crust or your pie pan to measure that. And then, some people use the folding method. I like to just roll the crust back over the rolling pin. Because again, it just keeps it from getting cracks or breaking. And just kind of drop that in. Press it down. And then you can flute it however you want. They're all good. And that's how you roll out a pie crust.